Wow, Tiffany, there's something different about you since the last time I saw you. What is it? And what you need to know that that person is open. That's what that is.
So here's a good one you can play with. Tiffany says she's a little afraid of being judged.
Oh, a little afraid of being judged. Oh, so may I ask you a couple of questions, Tiffany?
Ugh.
Yeah, here we go again.
Yeah, so I was thinking about asking, and I was like, I don't want to go through the process about me being afraid of being judged. Okay, let's do this.
So
Let's
what's
do this. I
let's
said,
do
let's
this.
do this.
Perfect, perfect, Tiffany. That's awesome because this is what I really love is that back and forth with somebody rather than just saying things. It's a totally different system. It's like now I'm
Yeah.
just doing what I do.
And just before you start, I recall that movie I was just watching because what ended up happening is that she was so worried about this guy loving her that she was this complete different person. And then when she finally started unraveling who she truly was to him, he didn't like it at all,
Wasn't interested.
wasn't interested, and she realized that it's like, how am I going to get love from uh, like this whole fake personality that she created?
Yeah.
You know, like what? So anyway,
So how many have been had a fake personality? How many had a fake who you thought you were? And what this is
Eric knew the movie. Yeah, Players. That's the one. That's awesome. Wow, that's impressive, Eric. You're pretty in tune, bud, because I didn't give much of the storyline. That's awesome.
right. So coming back to Tiffany. So what was it? What was it you said?
Scared of being judged.
Oh yeah, yeah,
A little.
a little. See, it doesn't matter whether it's like a half of 1% or 99 and 3/4.
Yeah, that's true because I was like, if he asks me how much, like, yeah, you're right.
It's either I'm in this system or I'm in this system.
Yeah.
There is no that like yesterday they were talking about growth. This is not growth. This is not growth. I'm either fully aware I'm divine or I'm not. I'm not 28% divine. I am 100% divine, and now I know I'm divine. There is no gradation to this. It is not growth. It's not at all. So does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep, lights either
Definitely.
on or off.
So you're still afraid of being judged.
A little.
Um,
Am I correct? Am
yeah.
I correct?
Yeah,
What?
because
No,
I
no,
posted.
no. Yeah, it's good enough.
Oh, oh
Don't
yes,
need it.
for sure.
Okay. So what's the worst thing about being judged?
Um, what is the worst thing about being judged?
Get out of your head. Give me the answer.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the end. I mean I am unloved or whatever, but okay, so people would think I'm weird,
And then
and
what?
what's wrong with that?
Okay. They're going to
Um,
judge you. That means you're weird. Then they're going to do what?
I, oh, I guess it boils down to then they won't want to
Tiffany?
be my friend.
Tiffany?
It won't
Yeah.
work.
Okay. Good. Okay.
Yeah.
So
But I
uh,
honestly don't care about that. So it's weird to
wait now.
say.
You're telling me two different things.
I know. I feel it.
Yeah. So it's either I'm afraid of being judged,
Uh-huh.
then they won't be my friend. Correct?
Yeah.
And what would you lose if they weren't your friend?
Nothing.
No bullshit. What would you lose if they were no longer your friend? Tiffany, get out of your head.
Yeah, I can't. What would I lose? Okay, hold on. Let me think about somebody closer to me because these two particular people that wrote me last night, I could care less. So let me think about like a close friend.
Yeah,
What
I
would I
do.
lose if she wasn't my friend? Um, hmm,
Well, you
I
already
guess
said it.
I
But
would,
anyway, go on.
I would, I would feel lonely.
Ah, so what need is that?
Um, like worthy?
Ah, now if they're not your friend, you're telling me one thing, but you got two needs mixed up here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
One is
Okay.
love, and one's worth. They're not going to be
Okay.
your friend. That's love.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
But if they're uh, I forget, there was something else you said earlier that it could have been worth. Okay? And that's what
Okay.
I'm trying to distinguish for you, whether it's love or worth.
Okay.
So if you were to guess, Tiffany, would it be love or worth?
Probably love.
No, it's not a probably.
Okay. Yeah. Love.
Thank you. Okay. So how long do you want to put somebody outside of you in charge of loving you?
I never again from this point on. I
How
don't want
long have you
to.
been doing it?
My whole life,
How many years is that?
45 years.
45 years. How much love did you get doing that?
None.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, what was it like to give up your worth to buy love?
Um, oh my gosh, did I lose you? Okay, no. Okay. Ask me that again. I'm sorry. I thought I lost you.
What was that like to give up your worth to buy love?
Oh, it's just so sad and pitiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how long do you want somebody else in charge of your of how much love you get, how much worth you get?
I don't want that at all. Zero.
Huh. So what you're saying, so here's what I'm hearing you say. You gave up your power so that they would love you.
Yes.
Huh. Has that ever worked?
No.
Wow. So for 45 years you did that and it never worked and you're still doing it,
Yes.
even though it's a little.
Yeah.
Now, can you see that a little is just a measurement that you're still doing it,
Yeah, I
whether it's
can.
2% or 92%? Agreed?
Yeah.
So how
Yes.
long do you want someone else in charge of loving you? And that
No
your love
more.
is based on how much they do love you
I don't
or
want that
don't.
anymore. No
Have
more.
you had enough of
Zero.
doing that?
Yes.
So next question, has that ever worked?
No.
And you're still doing it even up until today?
Yes.
Huh? So what's your decision?
I'm ready just to instead feel the light and be in my divinity. And
Yep. Because you have felt your light and you have been in your divinity. Am I correct?
oh yeah.
And how
Yep.
different is that to this here right now when you were feeling that she's going to judge me?
It's completely different. Like Erica was saying last night, like one side is really heavy and one side is really light. Like
Yeah.
it's just like that.
So how clear are you now?
Very, very clear, except I am unclear about one thing.
Oh, you throw it out.
Okay. So, and I only feel this way when I post something and invite them to these calls or to the process.
Time, Tiffany. It does not matter. You are going to either make the decision, I'm going to be 100% responsible for my love, or not.
Okay. Can I ask a
Doesn't
little
matter.
question?
Doesn't matter the application. It doesn't matter who. Doesn't matter any of that. Am I going to be in charge of me loving me? Yes or no?
Yes.
Are
Yeah,
you, am I going to be in charge of valuing me? Yes or no?
yes, absolutely.
Okay, now know this. We're talking about you're already a ball of love,
Right.
and you're already a ball of worth.
Yes.
Okay? So it's not
Yes.
about giving it, it's about becoming aware that that's who you are.
Right.
So there is no growth here. Did you get that?
Yep, I understand.
Okay. So are you a ball of love?
Yes, I am.
Are you a ball of worth, knowing you're
Yes.
divine?
Yeah. Yep.
Huh. Huh. And how invincible are you when you know that?
Ineffable.
Yes. And how free are you now that you know
Same.
who you are?
Same. I'm ineffable.
Yeah. And what's that like then? Who?
I mean,
What?
it's the best feeling in the whole world. Like
And you don't want to share that with your friend in case she judges you.
mm, yeah, I've thought of
Mm.
it that way.
So what's your answer, Tiffany?
Yeah, I will definitely I'll share. Yes, I will share.
Oh, okay. You're still a
My
little bit back and forth.
well, the only question I have is, do I need to qualify them before they come to a transformation? Like, how do we know that they're open and
Let them
honest
qualify.
and surrender? Okay, so just let them. Okay.
Yeah.
No prejudging.
No, because you don't know
Okay.
what the divine has in mind for that person.
Okay. And should I wait for a first experience to be the transformation or just send them straight to these daily calls?
I'm going to tell you what to do. Listen to your
Okay.
intuition.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I already
Okay.
decided that last night. So
There you
one
go.
girl wrote me, and said, I want to do this since my botched surgeries. I haven't been me, but I don't think they could help me and blah blah blah. And before I answered her, she wrote last night. I didn't answer her until I was going to today, and she had deleted it. So I was
Yep.
like, oh, but she's the ego, like in the
Yeah.
dictionary.
So
Yeah.
remember, everybody needs this, but not everybody's ready.
Right. Okay.
But let them
Awesome.
decide
I'm
that.
so excited.
It's
Yeah.
their decision, not ours.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much for that.
You betcha.
No convincing, by the way.
Yeah.
Zero convincing.
Oh
No.
no. Yeah. I am so
Just,
done with convincing.
just
Oh,
Yeah.
share your experience, and they'll either run toward it or run away.
Right.
yeah.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Like I mentioned earlier, I was at a function on the weekend with my wife, and there was about 500 people there. And there was at any given time 20 kids around me, just circling me, just looking at me. I tapped them in the head, smiled, like they were all like just And then there was others that like were well, I we're outside and there's people smoking in this function. It was a christening for Rockma's sister, daughter, and Danelda. And I just go up to them, right up to their face, and say, "Put that out. There's kids here." Well, that didn't go over very good, let me tell you. But I never stopped. I never stopped, and being straight with them. And others were pissed off I was doing it, and there was others that were, wow, finally somebody challenged like not letting people smoke around our children. So I don't give a damn what others think. I do what that I'm intuitively called to do. That simple. Consequences are irrelevant.
Thank you.
You're welcome.